Hey! Hey! What's going on, guys? Doing here representing Wgd. Well, god damn! Today we are going to be looking at the Minikin V3S kit. The kit right here, okay? By Asmosus. Okay, now, first of all, just looking on the websites. It is out. I'm assuming it's out because you can order it, do you know what I mean? But the other colours that are coming, they're not out yet, so it'll be just the black at the moment, just to get you out of the way, just to get that out of the way. So yeah, we're gonna be reviewing this, so let's not waste time, let's dive down, let's see what we get in a box and whatnot. I'll show you all the way around and whatnot. Go back up top, vape this, give you guys my thoughts, and yes, let's go. Hey, goddamn, so here is the box itself. Now I'm not too sure if this is the final box, okay, but if it is, this is a very nice box. See this Modus logo, Minikin V3S, okay, it's going to be blurred out, but this side is basically your scratch and check. The top, nothing on each side, well, don't vape in a bin and whatnot, recycle, okay, and at the back, it's got that like Samsung phone box looking type, you know what I mean, box to it. Some specifications of the device and whatnot and everything else and what it includes. So let's open this box. You do slide this open, and that's a very, I like that. Okay, I like this box. It look goddamn nice, man. So here is your warranty card. Your, well, what's this? This is the global environment information. Your battery indication, so make sure on the ticked one, make sure your batteries are like that, do you know what I mean? It's regulated, but still make sure your batteries are pristine, okay? User manual for the tank, not for the device, okay, which I did notice, okay? There's nothing to do with information about the device, it's just the tank itself, okay? And here's what you're getting, some nice packaging, okay? Accessories, there's your mod, and there is the tank. They've already got juice in it, so we'll put this apart. Accessories you do get inside, okay, a spare glass, you look at a 2mm, spare coil as well, and some O-rings and whatnot, and you do get a Type-C USB charging port for update firmware, which I'm seeing quite recently, these USB Type-Cs, which is good. I do like the Type-Cs. And you get this tank as well, which is, I can't remember what it's called, a Venentio? Sound like some Lamborghini car business going on in here, but let's get close up, man. So here's the tank itself, okay. It's quite, for what it is, it's quite heavy, you know. I don't know if it's that zinc high, I've got some heaviness going on. I think this is the heaviest tank I've probably ever held compared to any other sub-ohm tanks, okay. Anyway, 810 drip tip, okay. Is it an O-ring? Can I see it? Yeah, there is no O-ring on there. Some of the O-rings are on top here, 2 O-rings, so whatever custom drip tip, make sure you've got 2 O-rings up here, okay. Nice, some matte finish going on here, okay. You got an arrow to open it, you got some groove cutouts here to get a good grab so you can open it, okay. See the coil, 2mm glass, and you got this weird pattern like ring going on here. I think for protection, it does look pretty weird, okay, like fins, like freaking dolphin fins or some shit. Asmosus there, and you got the airflow, some more cutouts here to grab it. So 1, and there's also 1 airflow, 2, 3. So it is a triple airflow. So what if you adjust on one area of the airflow, you will adjust on the rest of them, okay. And it does have a stopper, which is nice. Some nice tension to it as well. At the bottom, you do have Asmosus, okay. There you go. And then Viento, sound like some Spanish, man. Silver plated 510 pin with an insulator right there, nice and easy, clean. Okay, it's like the smoke how you open it, but it's got a lot of tension. So basically, when you push, it swivels around. So when you push, there you go, and that is your fill port right there, okay. Very small, okay, but it's got a lot of tension. Sub-ohm tanks, pretty straightforward, you know how they go. Obviously you screw the bottom part off, you screw the coil off. This ring here does come off, okay. and I've tested it. I think you have to leave it on. The coil is 40 to 70, and it's best at 50 to 65. Okay, this coil is a 0.15. Okay, in the accessories, the spare coil itself. Let's just have a quick gander over it again. So, in this one is the exact same coil, coil that you get in right there. Okay, so there's no difference about it. But you know how sub-ohm tanks go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it juiced up, all saturated. Okay, so we'll get to the device itself. It is a complete different shape, right, from the V2. Okay, so here's your fire button. Okay, this inner part here is your fingerprint scanner. We'll get to that later on. There's your screen, Type-C port. Okay, got some nice carbon right over here. Okay, at the bottom you do have 3 pins. We'll get into that a little bit. Okay, we'll get into that. And you do have a CE. Okay, at the bottom, battery door. Let's just push this open. You got to really give it a push. Okay, and there is where your slots are. You can see the plus and minus, and it'll say on there as well. Let's close that up nicely. Asmosus logo engraved at the back. This is a fully matte, like a zinc alloy frame material finish. You can see some like nice cutout bevels all the way around. Very nice. Looks very curvy, man. Anyway, and you can see the 5, 10 pin. Now let's just double check if it is spring loaded indeed. Silver plated contact. It's spring loaded indeed. Very small. Now you do have this it's like a cutout, and it's basically the 510 base is onto one side. It's not central. Okay, obviously the battery, where the batteries are, it is pretty much here and here, and obviously at the front you got your chip, which is here. So it is offset. Now you are definitely looking at a 28mm maximum on here. I'll show you now. I'm still testing this one out. This is the bulk RTA. So if I just screw this on, right, can you see how it's right at the edge? There's the slightest gap, small gap right over this area, and then at the front you do get a slight overhang at the front. You can see right there. Okay, the slightest overhang. If you're really not fussed about that, then there you go, off you go with it. Anything over 28, it basically, what will happen is it won't fit because of the cutout here. It won't fit. It'll start slanting, and you don't want to mess up the screws. You don't want to cross thread it and start bending up the 510 pin and whatnot. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get some batteries in. Let's just push this open. Okay, let's go negative. We'll push that down and slide. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Your battery married. Press yes. There you go. It loads. It's Asmosus logo screen, and there you go. This is the basic screen. So a slightly updated chip, but it's exactly the same as what is it? The Lustro? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, so you do have your power. Let me just get this. You do have your power right here, your battery indication, 2 battery indication, which is nice. Your basically your wattage, volts, amount of seconds you inhale, your ohms, and amount of your puff counter as well. And here is basically soft. We'll get to that in a minute. There is the fingerprint scanner, which is to do with this part here. This logo here is basically with the lines on each side of the mod. Is basically this mod does vibrate. Okay, it gives you vibration, and not that type of that vibrate. Okay, and your locking logo. Okay, so what we'll do is, just as usual, it is touchscreen as well. Okay, there's no other function buttons. If you slide down, you can press that and press and hold. and it goes quite fast. It just gradually go up all the way to 200 watts, and when you get to 200 it doesn't round robin. Let's go all the way back down, and it does also go in 1 watt increment, actually, well, 0.1 increment. Okay, but now it goes to 1 watt increment. Right, just leave it there. Yeah, as soon as you fire, because it's unlocked right there, it will lock. Okay, it's vibrating. The vibration is basically saying check atomizer, which I do like. I do like that. It gives you it's noticeable. Do you know what I mean? So let's scroll this down, and then I've unlocked it now. Power. You do have TFR, TCR, curve, temp control, and back to power. So if I go to temp, basically, if I just press from wattage, it'll take me straight to the temperature control. If you want to change it, you press and hold, and you can adjust it. Okay, all the way up to 300 Celsius, and it'll round robin to Fahrenheit. If I keep going down, if I keep going up, Celsius, Fahrenheit, and when you're happy with that, press the fire button. Press that again to change your wattage, press and hold, and it's exactly the same for the wattage as well. Okay, the moment's nickel. If I just go up, it does nothing. Okay, because it's, yeah. If I go to curve, if I just press that, then it goes to seconds. I can go to wattage. If I press and hold on wattage, all your wattage, you can adjust your wattage right here, and then you can adjust your seconds here. So you can customize as much as you want for there. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Same, exactly the same situation with TCR and TFR as well. Okay, power, obviously, like I showed you, soft mode. If you want to change it, swipe up, normal. Okay, hard mode, soft mode, normal. Okay, when you're done, press the fire button. Right, now the menu. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Before we go to there, that locks the screen, so you can't do anything. You can't even fire it as well. 1, 2, 3. You can unlock it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As your on and off, and you've got your ohms, so you can read it. I can adjust it. Press the fire button. 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your ohms. And you've got, right, this is a locking system, so when you turn the device on, you can set a pin to what you want, okay, how you want it. So when you turn it on, you put the code in, and there you go. I don't know why they do that, but it's just there. Okay, let's just exit that, and there's a fingerprint, so I can enter my pin in. After I've entered the pin in, so let's go there. Okay, press the fire button, and I enter the same pin that you just did. Now I can either have it off or on. Okay, I can turn it on. Then when you've done that, you can start adding the fingerprint. I've already added a fingerprint right there. You can add another one, use different fingers. Okay, and then you can do whatever you want from there. Okay, for the time being, I don't want that on. I want it off for now. And when you've done that, press the fire button, it takes you back to there. That's the fingerprint. This little logo here, basically it's a G sensor, right? So I've got it off at the moment, but if I turn it on, yeah, and if I click the fire button again to take me back there, can you see how the menu system, obviously you got your red here and you got your blue, obviously, so you can see what's going on here, different color. If I just shake it, goes white. There you go. If I shake it again, it's like back, you got to shake it back and forth like 3 times. It's really weird. You can see it's orange now, red, purple. There's different colors. Do you know how it'll go anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's scroll back to that G sensor. Okay, let's turn that off. And then this is the vibrate. So basically, if it's when there's no atomizer on there, or the ohms are too low, it will vibrate and whatnot. Okay, you can turn it on and off. I'd probably leave that on. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. Because in case like you have your ATI on and it's too low or it's short of atomizer or whatnot, then it'll vibrate and let you know what's going on. Then you could check your screen and think, right, there's why. Do you know what I mean? Gives you a reason. Timer, 25 seconds to time out for the screen. Okay. Lock, you can slide or click. I will leave it on slide. I prefer it like that. Okay. And then your brightness, you can adjust your brightness however you want. Okay. Click that again. If I slide, this is where you can change your colours. So it's on purple at the moment because I've been shaking it like a loose kangaroo or some shit. Right? I'm going to put it to blue because you know I like blue. Okay, when you've done that, press the fire button. Version, it shows you the version right there. You see GX200, UTC, and whatnot, version 1. Okay, let's go back to there. What's this one? To upgrade the firmware, basically, if you want to. Yeah. And then eco mode, which is eco safe, so your battery life, it'll turn down, obviously, your wattage and whatnot. Okay. And then this is wiping everything. If I really want to, I'm on 897. Not wiping everything, sorry. Wiping your puff count, and that's how much I've used it. Okay, probably since the expo. And then your on and off button. So if you want to do that, you press and hold. System off. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's. Okay, password. Okay, I must have not turned it off. Oh, there you go. I'll turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to passcode. No. If you want to take it off, let's go to there. It's off. That's off. Passcode. 1, 2, 5. There you go. Press that. Exit. That's how you take it off. Okay. There you go. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the function system, for the menu system. That's how you function it, basically. It's kind of like the same one as the last one. There's a few more features, a couple of more features that's going on in there. Yeah. And yeah, it's not so bad. Okay. Let's just put this on here. Okay. It is definitely a weird shape. It's got that weird like ovalish shape going on here. Okay. But yeah, let's just take this back up top. I've got a tank on top of there. Okay, you're looking about 24 or 25 on this one. Let's go back up top. Let's vape this and I'll give you guys my thoughts. So yes, that was the Minikin 3S kit by Asmosus themselves. Okay, so let's have a talk. I've got this. Ooh, the wrong amount of power. I need to turn this down. That was on 90 watts. I don't want that. Let's put this at 70. 70. Done. There you go. Airflow fully open. 70 watts. Off you go. Not bad flavour. Well, first of all, before we carry on with this, the coils are mesh coils, okay? Yeah, fully mesh coils, yeah, 0.15, and yeah, I forgot to say they were mesh down below. But anyway, let's speak about the tank first. The tank, first of all, for what the weight, first of all, it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy for a tank. It's quite heavy compared to some other tanks. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how much grams it is in weight, but it has some weight to it. Do you know what I mean? It don't make it top heavy. Don't worry about that. Do you know what I mean? But it, to me, it vapes well. It's quite loud on the airflow when you inhale, like majority of sub-ohms. Yeah. If I turn it down to about halfway or quarter way down, it's getting louder. If I turn it a bit more, whistle sound. Do you know what I mean? Triple airflow. Okay. Flavor's not so bad. It's not amazing, but it's not so bad. To say it's mesh, it's a-okay, but it doesn't. Falcon. Falcon tank. I can't get over that. That produces a lot of flavour, but this is still a decent flavour for what it is. Okay, easy to fill. It's got the swivel method. It kind of reminds me of the smoke the swivel method, but this is more sturdier. You can feel the tension when you open it and close it, and when you close it, it clips in place. This is definitely not opening. I've not had this open on me either. Yeah, I like the cutout, so it's nice and grippy to adjust your airflow as well on the top to open the top cap to fill it. Okay. 2 ml glasses standard. This little kind of beauty ring thing, what's going on here, for maybe for protection. I don't like the look of it. It's really weird. I prefer like a barrier that's going all the way up in the line, all the way around. Okay, like a barrier. It'd make it slightly better in case you drop it, and it less prone to breaking the glass. Okay. But other than that, I can't speak too much about the sub-ohm tank, but it's a-okay. But decent flavour, it's quite nice. Anyway, now the mod itself. So let's get focused. Yeah, there you go. For the mod, it is a very weird shape. It's a weird shape, but it is a nice, comfortable. It's really comfortable in hand. Now, seeing this, been testing this out, the way it's shaped, where it's curved, where it's got some indents here and here. Okay, and the way it's shaped, this is definitely for left-handed user. You can still use it right-handed, okay, but it's kind of comfortable, but it's not as comfortable in the left hand. So whoever designed this must have definitely been a left-handed person, because it just fits perfectly fine. This curved area goes right in to the crevice of your hand, and the curved bits is around your fingers, and the thumb fire is not really a thumb fire there, it's more over here, okay, right there. But for right-handed, you can still use it. It's still kind of comfortable, but it's definitely for left-handed. So the shape, comfortableness is nice, definitely for left-handed. Now the design, nice and clean design. I really like it, like the rubberized finish. I think it's zinc alloy. Is it zinc alloy? Double check. Yeah, zinc alloy body. Yep, I was right. Okay. Carbon fiber, I don't know the difference between it real or fake, I don't know, but there's carbon fiber there, and it just looks nice anyway, personally. Nice clicky fire button. It is flush, it sits flush, okay, doesn't protrude out as much. There's no rattling, you don't get no rattling on it at all. No rattle, no battery rattle either, okay. Easy to function the screen, okay, it's not a bad, don't like really pressurize on the screen, just take your time with it, and then you can adjust from there and whatnot. Okay, very easy to function, a lot to play about with on the device itself. Okay, now the chip, it performs well. Okay, the other features like the locking system and the fingerprint scanner, I don't know, I can't see the point in it. Maybe I can't think of any other solution why to have that on. Maybe, I don't know, or probably because in case if it turns on in your bag, actually, yeah, if it turns on by itself, if it's in your bag and it won't actually come on, you need to put the passcode in and won't fire. So I kind of get that now. Yeah, me thinking of just that now. Yeah, that's quite cool. The fingerprint, I don't know, but there's two options to do it, but regardless, that will be the case. Do you know what I mean? The G sensor, it's cool that you can actually shake it and change the colour, but I don't see the point in that. You can just manually change the colour and turn it off, the G sensor. Yeah, I don't see the point of shaking them on just to change. I don't know about that. But nice vibrant screen, it's very bright, you can adjust your brightness and whatnot. Everything's adjustable, as you normally see. The chip, they do work like a dream, okay? Easy to put your battery in and whatnot. Now the cons for me is, first of all, this piece here, okay? This piece, right? With the 510 base moved towards the front and it's not kind of centered, this will definitely affect the amount of size of atomizers, RDAs or drip RTAs or whatever you can put on. The maximum output is definitely 28mm, but it slightly overhangs. If you're not bothered about a slight overhang on a 28mm, then that's fine. But other than that, any lower than that, you're perfectly fine. Okay, also the con is where it bevels in just around this area, especially in the bottom airflow, because if you're pushing out like this, the condensation starts to build up in that gap down there, and you have to clean it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Which is really irritating. I would have took this off and left it flat, centered it a bit more, rearranged the body of shape of it. Do you know what I mean? So it's in place, and then you can fit whatever you want. This could probably go up to about a 30mm. You maybe, yeah, 30mm if it was centered. This was off. I'd have kept it flat. Okay. But yeah, condensation will build up in there and you have to clean it now and then. Now, also with this like matte finish, it's fingerprint galore. If you get the slightest piece of slightest bit of liquid on your finger or something, and it'll smudge, it goes all over the place and it takes the piss. Okay, you have to give it a really good clean. Okay, that's a slight con from it. It looks nice, but this is what you'll have to deal with if you get this finish. Okay, also, which I did forget about, the 3 pins. Now this has also a docking station charging port, right? Docking station, sorry. So put it on a docking station, plug it in, it will charge. Okay, I don't know much about that because I didn't get that. Okay, I don't know if it will charge equally with the batteries being in. I don't know. I just normally put the batteries in the actual charging base, so the charge balance when you're charging it through the docking, when you're charging it through USB. There's more for update firmware, but it will charge. But down the line, when you battery, don't correct me if I'm wrong. Do you know what I mean? It will deteriorate the lifespan because it's not charging balanced. Do you know what I mean? Charging bay, the charge balanced. So I don't know about the docking station. Whoever else has any other review how this, we'll talk about it more. There you go. Do you know what I mean? But it's a nice idea though. It's a pretty cool idea. You can put it on there. It's pretty different. Do you know what I mean? I've not seen that before. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a cool mod. Do you know what I mean? You're going to use wattage mode anyway, so it's easy to function and whatnot. And yeah, I do like it. It is a cool device, man. I do like it. I've been proper using this out. Now, price points. I'm on the actual Asmosus website, and what it does is when you look at the price, it adjusts it from where you are. So I'm in the UK, $69.99. okay, right? Oh no, sorry, I'm on Vaping 101. Sorry, $69.99 on there just for the mod itself. But for the kit, if you want the full kit, on the actual Asmosus site, it's saying £85.99. £85.99, and obviously you get everything in there. It's just black at the moment. The red, white, green, blue, silver. The red and white is in June, and the others I'm not too sure. They're still probably in testments to the review, but they did have, I think Chris got one, like the white finish, and I think it's like resin coated on top. That looks nice. That looks really nice. So the other colours not as out yet. It's just be the black for a full kit. £85.99. Vaping 101 just for the mod itself. If you just want the mod, £69.99, £70. So that's actually not bad. It's not so bad. It's a decent price for what it is. Do you know what I mean? Solid mod. So at least you know the price. And there you go. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. Would be much appreciated. If it's a thumbs down, let me know why in the comments I can improve. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, god damn. Peace.